Don't you think that you should see a dramatic difference, or do you guys think that the spread will make up for the difference in dropping your Hall of Fame or gold badges? This is what we want to find out. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about bronze and silver badges and the importance of creating a badge spread for each category. So we're going to go through finishing, shooting, playmaking, and also defense and rebounding badges. We're going to be testing this out on today's live stream. I'm going to run only bronze and silver badges throughout each category. So if you want to come through and see what happens with my player when he only equips bronze and silver badges, come on through. We love to have you. We live stream on 5 different platforms simultaneously every single day. That's Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, D-Live, and we also live stream right here on YouTube. So we love to have you guys come on and see what happens. So I'm going to go through each category and let you guys know what silver and bronze badges I'll be using in today's live stream so that you guys can kind of make a decision. I'm not going to knock Hall of Fame badges. I don't mean to dismiss the importance of some Hall of Fame badges, but they seem to be, the effectiveness of Hall of Fame badges don't seem to be as high as they once were. I don't know, maybe it's after patch 10 or whatnot. I do believe that some Hall of Fame badges for particular builds are extremely effective. I do believe that because I see them in action, as far as like some shooters out there with range extender on Hall of Fame, or some finishers out there with contact finisher and slithery finisher on Hall of Fame. I don't deny that. We're going to go into our finishing badges, but again, like I said, don't deny Hall of Fame badges, but I'm talking about when you're a balanced build, such as my build, a two-way slashing playmaker, balanced across the board. I gotta kind of, it feels like I gotta spread my badges because the effectiveness of Hall of Fame badges, I got two-way slashing playmaker, so my playmaking and my defensive go up to Hall of Fame. Everything else goes up to gold, and it doesn't seem like gold is enough. And when you start spreading badge points out and allocating them to particular badges, it feels like I'm limiting myself. And the same thing happened yesterday. I was on live stream yesterday with, I spread out some gold finishing badges. I tried to add, if you saw yesterday's video, you knew what finishing badges I had on, but I was using Shmane's dunk packages and they didn't work out for my player. Now Shmane has a playmaking slash or a slashing playmaker. I'm not exactly sure what the build is, but he goes crazy out there. And I asked him for his dunk packages. He sent them to me. I equipped them, went out to the park, and I played like I was a 60 overall. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. Yeah, I felt really weak out there, and I tried to add some badges such as contact finisher and slithery finisher on gold with relentless finisher on gold as well, and it didn't do me any good. I wasn't taking off. I was going up slow, going into weak layup animations. I equipped everything back to normal in yesterday's live stream, and back to my silver badge setup for my finishing with contact finisher on gold. I had that yesterday, but it was majority silver, and I was right back to normal finishing in the paint, hopping like I'm supposed to hop into the paint. But as far as what we're going to be testing out today for finishing badges is going to be acrobat on silver, consistent finisher on silver. I kind of like what consistent finisher has been doing for me lately. If you guys are not familiar with consistent finisher, or if you're goated out there with consistent finisher, please let us know in the comment section below how you use consistent finisher, or whether or not you use it at all, and if it's an effective or ineffective badge for your player. Contact finisher on silver. Now I think that's gonna hurt me on silver. I have a feeling that might hurt me on silver, but we're gonna put it to the test. Giant Slayer on silver. I kind of like Giant Slayer on silver for some reason, and when I put it on gold, I don't necessarily like what it's doing for my player, but on silver, in combination with the other silver badges, seem to be working out really well. As you guys know, I went through the finishing badge video yesterday, so I like Giant Slayer on silver. Relentless finisher on silver seems to be working out well for me as well, but we're adding Pro Touch. We took the gold badge down from contact finisher. We're gonna go and add Pro Touch on there to see if it helps with our completion percentage, and we got slithery on silver. Now we're gonna go on over to shooting. And normally I run bronze and or just one gold shooting badge, and that's range extender. So I drop gold range extender, put bronze Deadeye, and normally everything else is the same for my shooting. This is how I run it: catch and shoot on bronze, corner specialist on silver. And a lot of people believe for different builds that corner specialist on silver is unnecessary with catch and shoot. And I'm here to tell you, I tried taking it off. I tried so many different combinations for my shooting, and this is what works best for me. It gives me the highest completion percentage. So I kind of like what I see here. This is what so many different trials that I've had with my shooting, and this seems to be the best setup for me. Green machine on silver, quick draw on silver, you already know, range extender on silver, and we got Deadeye on bronze. We're gonna see what happens with this particular setup. If you guys don't know, the pros use the diamond setup. If you're having trouble with your shooting, you might want to consider the diamond setup of Deadeye, green machine, quick draw, and hot zone hunter. These are what the pros use. They call it the diamond setup. You add to that range extender and maybe catch and shoot. But range extender, you can't deny how good the badge has been. Although some people say it's been nerfed since patch 10, I gotta tell you that I've never hit limitless range shots, and I started after patch 10 with using the range extender badge, because prior to that I was only shooting in the corner. So I didn't get the badge to activate in the corner for my builds. Other people will say it was activating since day one. I'm here to tell you, no, it wasn't activating for me since day one. I was always shooting for the corner, had a ton of clips with no activation of the range extender. But after patch 10, it's activating for me everywhere, and I like the range extender badge. So we're gonna continue on. That's what I'm using for my shooting today. Silver and bronze badges today only. Playmaking. What happens when you drop your playmaking down? You guys know that there's a good amount of badges, such as handles for days, that you want up to Hall of Fame. If you're able to get it to Hall of Fame, you want that as high as it can go. Quick first step, as high as it can go. Normally people will put this as high as it can go, and it's like, man, I'm doing silver and bronze, and I want to know how this is going to affect my player. But I got to tell you, this badge spread, I can't deny the importance of badge spread. So we're going to see how that looks for spreading out your badges and playmaking silver and bronze. So I put dimer on and needle threader on because I feel like there's a chance I may be slower out there and not used to not having handles for days on Hall of Fame and quick first step on Hall of Fame. So being that I'm going to be a bit slower out there, I want my passes to be a bit faster and sharper, more crisp. So I added needle threader with dimer on silver, and we're going to try out downhill to help increase your speed and transition on fast breaks. So we're going to try downhill, see if that works out for me, and see if I don't lose the stamina from not having handles for days on Hall of Fame. We're also going to try tight handles. Now tight handles, I can't say I don't even have this badge equipped normally, but tight handles seems to have gotten nerfed since they nerfed the behind the back. We're going to put this back to the test and see if tight handles could be effective with a badge spread of so many different badges spread out here. So I'm gonna see how effective tight handles will be with this type of badge spread. So we got ankle breaker silver, bailout on bronze. The importance of bailout is undeniable. I've been getting better and better each day with the bailout badge and doing like Ticino did. If you guys are not familiar with what Ticino does, he goes up for a shot on purpose and hits his shooting center, because the center normally collapses for a rebound, thinking Ticino is gonna shoot. And I've been getting better and better each live stream, each day with the bailout badge. So you guys might want to consider that. Diamond on silver, downhill silver, handles today silver, quick first step silver, space creator silver. I love Space Creator on silver as it is on a regular basis. So you guys might want to try utilizing your hop jumper to activate ankle breakers with the Space Creator badge. Stop and go. People have a lot of opinions about the stop and go badge and whether or not it's effective. I put this through a ton of tests, and I even fairly recently I tried testing this out as high as I can get it, and I don't know, I don't see it, but we're gonna see how it looks, because from my experience, badges on Hall of Fame aren't that different from, I'm saying not for every single badge, but badges for me like stop and go, having it on Hall of Fame and putting it on bronze, there seems to be no difference for me. So we're going to see if stop and go on bronze would create something out there for me. And in fact, sometimes when I put my badges to Hall of Fame, they seem less effective than they are on bronze for my player. I don't know what 2K got going on with Hall of Fame badges and certain player builds, but there seems to be something missing there. I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. If you guys are, please let me know in the comment section below. Unpluckable on silver is what I run on a regular basis, so you guys might want to consider unpluckable on silver. Also, I want to mention that I changed my dribble styles yesterday when I started the live stream. I changed them up and I noticed I was getting stripped regularly. But then when I switched them back towards the mid to end of the live stream, or mid to end during our park playing, no more strips, no more steals. So it feels like unpluckable is effective dependent on your particular dribble styles and how well you know them. Because I thought I would secure the ball and I was still getting stripped with the same level of unpluckable, but I changed my animations back. No more getting stripped, no more steals for the defense. So that's what I got for this is what I'm running for my playmaking badges, silver and bronze. So come check us out, all silver and bronze, and we're gonna see what happens with this type of spread. Well, we're gonna go into defense now and show you guys how I'm gonna be running silver and bronze defensive badges. I can get these badges up to Hall of Fame, and I do not even run one defensive badge on Hall of Fame on a regular basis. It's been for, man, probably a couple months that I haven't equipped Hall of Fame defensive badges, which is insane to me because I don't see the effectiveness. I don't become a Hall of Fame defender when I put Hall of Fame defensive badges. I don't become an elite defender out there, so I had to drop them down and spread them. So I've been running. Normally I would run pickpocket on gold, tireless defender on gold, and clamps on gold. But being that we're doing silver and bronze on our defensive badges, I'm going to spread them out. So we're going to try chase down and rim protector golded badges on bronze for my player. I've got, man, I don't know how many snatch blocks I've gotten with my 6'5" point guard. It's an insane amount. It's got to be close to 10 snatch blocks already on my point guard. Imagine getting snatch blocks on your point guard, and I'm hearing centers that they've been running their center position for the longest time and haven't been able to get a snatch block yet with Hall of Fame badges. So something to think about, man, because I've gotten a ton I get a ton of chase down blocks, but I've gotten a ton of snatch blocks as well, which is crazy. Interceptor on bronze, pick dodger on bronze, off ball pass. People are so curious about off ball pass and whether or not it's effective. And I think it may work better when you have a badge spread like this. When you're able to spread out your badges, I think that's when off ball pass may work better. And this is a badge that's supposed to counter slippery off ball, so you're not swerving and getting your ankles broken supposedly when people use the slippery off ball badge and trigger these animations that you get with the slippery off ball badge. We're gonna put slippery off ball to the test on bronze today. Come on out to our live stream again. Come on out and see if you guys like what you see about the silver and bronze badges. Come to check us out on live stream. Rebound chaser. Now, rebound chaser is something that I'm noticing is really important. I would love to continue to incorporate rebound chaser into our defensive badges on a daily basis, because I'm right there for the rebound many times. And I know I'm 6'5". I get that. I know I'm a point guard. I get that. But there's so many times that I'm right there and the ball just glitches out of my hands. And I think that's due, or I can't get. It's only like, man, a couple inches away from me and I just can't get to it. And I think rebound chaser is going to be the determining factor on whether or not I get these boards that otherwise I wouldn't without the badge. So we're going to see what rebound chaser on bronze could do for us today. So there's going to be it's going to be clamps on silver, intimidator silver, pickpocket silver, tireless defender on silver. Yeah, so we're going to see if that works out for us. We should see a dramatic difference. You know, being that I took down Hall of Fame badges and I took down gold badges, don't you think that you should see a dramatic difference? Or do you guys think that the spread will make up for the difference in dropping your Hall of Fame or gold badges? This is what we want to find out. You know, I preach a lot about about spreading your badges out, because when you go into the player cards for a lot of your favorite NBA players in my career or something like that, you see that their badges are spread out tremendously. So they have a huge spread on their badges, considering that they got a lot of badges out there. They spread them out. So that's what gave me the idea of spreading out. Even though I'm limited in my badge points, I said, well, maybe I can't spread out a bunch of gold badges. Well, maybe we spread out bronze and silver badges and see how that works out. And we're going to put this to the test in today's live stream, because I try to do this so I talk about these badges, but I want you guys to kind of see the differences so that you could come through to the live stream and see, hey, is that working out? Does that look decent? Maybe I could, if he'd spread these out to silver and bronze, maybe I could equip this one to gold and that one, and kind of give you guys ideas of what you can drop, what you can spread. You know, if you see me playing a particular way, you can say, well, if he could do that with bronze and silver, then maybe I could do it even better with bronze and silver badges, because there's a ton of players out there that are way better than I am. And we just want to give you guys options. That's what it is about, creating options for your players and extending like the enjoyment of the game. You know, that's what you guys want to do out there. You want to enjoy the game when you're playing it. You don't want to be frustrated knowing you got Hall of Fame and gold badges and they're not working out effectively. So come on out to our live stream, man. I can't wait to see you guys out there. We're going to be live streaming a little later on this afternoon. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. And if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're going to have a ton of 2K20 content coming your way. Catch you guys on the next video.